I feel like it could be better supported by institutions, by them not having like this kind of British bias. I'm of Jamaican heritage. My mum was born here, my dad was born in Jamaica. In terms of proximity, I think I'm quite close. I'm the last of my dad's kids to actually be born in the UK, so all my brothers and sisters are in Jamaica, except from my other brother. Some days it can be more difficult because when you're not in the house or when you're not around other people from the community, you're bombarded by other mesh cultures that are like more common in the UK, so like a kind of Black British culture rather than like a solely Jamaican culture or a solely grounded culture. I make sure to just continue to eat ancestral dishes and burn certain herbs or learn certain things that my ancestors know, so in that way I can become closer with my own culture. If there could be like a symbol for innovation and unruliness, like if that had a symbol, I would pass that down because I feel like that's something that really defines my culture. So innovation in terms of us bringing something different to the table, whether it's music, whether it's the art that we bring, or just how we show up in the world, it's an innovative way that we show up, which I think is just godly and divine. And then unruly, simply because we've endured a lot of things, but we're still unruly. We still have this attitude about us, we still have this energy towards us that we bring to the world. I see my culture represented by organisations such as TAP Project. They put in a lot of work to just organise community events and make sure that African and Caribbean culture is well represented and well protected as well in Manchester. But then I don't really see it represented at a high frequency. Youth would feel kind of disconnected from their own culture because they have no base or no place to go to connect to their own culture. There's not more events, and I would like art and culture events, and I would like us to come together and organise certain things every quarter or every term, but I feel like it's kind of dying out a little bit. In terms of us organising things better for ourselves and kind of like nurturing the community, I think it goes back to organisation. Organisations amongst ourselves, but also knowing how to get the proper support as well, because we don't realise that there is the support there. There is ways for us to exist here at our fullest capacity whilst not carrying every single weight on our back. If you know the proper history, specifically to do with like Caribbean immigrants to this country, you'll understand that Caribbean history is British history. I feel like the institutions need to have a realisation that the diverse cultures, especially of those that are descendants of immigrants, actually make up current British culture. Like that is the foundation of British culture as we know it. So if they kind of remove that kind of narrative or bias, we'd be able to access more funding and really add longevity, financial support and like institutional support to what we're doing.